We are going to talk to you a little bit about personality today, about how you sell yourself best by knowing yourself. Because today's recruitment market is incredibly competitive. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that.
In Lancaster's Department of Accounting and Finance, preparing students for the job market is equally as important as providing a high-quality academic education, which is why MSc students from the department took part in a one-day training programme run by occupational psychologists Carter Corson.
We, as occupational psychologists, look to say there must be something about more in life than just the academic study, that's really about personality. If we all cancel each other because of our skill set, what makes the difference? And surely it's about realising more about yourself, the way you communicate, your personality, and how that can step you apart from other people.
A distinguishing feature of our programmes is that we're currently investing substantial resources in events like this, which are designed to develop students' employability skills. Rather than using academic staff, we're bringing in professional consulting firms with key skills in employability, which are designed to improve the chances of our students succeeding in the recruitment and selection process.
Assessment centres are an integral part of the recruitment process for many large companies, so understanding the philosophy behind them and developing skills to successfully navigate them is vital when students leave university and look to enter the job market.
Okay, so you're comfortable with the process? You know what's happening? Yep, excellent. Fab. The session that we're running today is all about giving students an insight into what life is like outside of the course, in the assessment world, if you like. Assessment centres are being used increasingly commonly now. I mean, they've been used for a long time, but it's becoming more and more popular because it's such a valid way of recruiting people. And what we're all about today is giving people a little snapshot into what they might experience, how it feels, the sort of exercises they're going to face, and give them the opportunity to try that out in a really safe space.
What we're going to do now is have a go at a group exercise and at assessing each other. And half of the group are going to do a group exercise, and we'll come out and we'll give you a scenario for that. And the other half of you are going to be the assessors.
I think we survived. I think that wouldn't hurt that much. It just has that first aid kit.
I think the second one should be...
I think if vodka makes you dehydrated as per what he said, then we shouldn't drink vodka.
I think that you are good in this sector. I noticed that you tried to make questions to others.
Were you showing interpersonal sensitivity and teamwork?
Like he was doing the timekeeping, and then he was keeping
You do timekeeping, you got timekeeping, yeah.
When you go to an assessment centre, it's about how you mix with the people, it's about how you present yourself. It takes you beyond academics into the personality. And without that, I think you become less well prepared.
In my experience, this sort of training is not something that a lot of universities are doing right now, but bringing in people such as ourselves, such as Carter Corson, because we do this day in, day out, assessment and understanding people and the psychology behind recruitment and development. I mean, that is a very different way of recruiting, and it's something that a lot of people are doing these days. And that's something that I think Lancaster has as a competitive edge here, because it is giving their students that additional information, that additional insight, the additional skills and knowledge. And I certainly think that helps put these students in the best possible place.
Right, just very quickly, what I want you to do is have a quick go at answering this question. Tell me about a time you successfully dealt with a difficult client, colleague or peer.
I had a lot of questions in my mind regarding what answer should I give the employers, which I discussed with them, and they very well answered it, so now I am clear about it.
Today I think I have been told some very important principles about how the HR selected people, selected candidates, and what are they really want to see in the process of the assessment center or interview.
When you know where your strengths are and you know where your weaknesses are, you can perform better in an interview, and you can perform better when you're doing all these exercises and all.
In an ideal world, we want the first time they do an assessment centre to be the last one they ever need to do, because we want them to get the job, and that's what we're all about today.